Hey y'all, so it's day 3 of Just Javonni Self-Love Challenge. I'm so happy that y'all are still here. Of course, this challenge is to get you through your doubt, your self-sabotaging thoughts, and to get you to your purpose and to help you stop the negative things that you say about yourself or that you think about yourself. And just to get you to understand, like, we are human, y'all. This is life. Life is a journey. We're going to start off with our affirmations, right? My purpose can be accomplished through what? Different means. The purpose is not on me, it's in me, and it can't be taken away. I can make mistakes. They are a normal part of growing and learning. And so today we're going to focus on developing our self-awareness. But before we actually do that with this self-awareness, I just want to point out, like, we are human, and there are going to be multiple ways and steps on how you can do this to reach your goal. You have to figure out what works for you. So right now, you're deciding to use this video as a way to see if it works for you. But you won't know if it works for you if you don't try it, right? You can't expect to say, well, this person has done this and that, so I'm gonna see what they saying work for them. You got to figure out what works for you. And so, and not only that, you can't be so hard on yourselves. You know, sometimes it's the very, very small things. You don't have to try and find out how to make $1 million in a day. No, you need to figure out how to slow my mind down so I can process my thoughts and not be aggravated when I wake up every morning. Or how can I learn how to mind my own business so I'm not worried about everybody else's? Because you worrying about everybody else's business got you distracted from what you need to do for yourself, right? Those are the small things that we don't realize. We just want to jump into the big books, but you need to jump into the little books first. And so I'm really taking you through like these small steps, because when you really grow and you really reach that goal, which is going to be major, you need to be mentally prepared for your future. And not only that, we're going to stop the judgment. If you're following my page, I just want you to know one thing I truly believe is that we all going to die one day. And we're not taking anyone with us. We're not taking any thoughts with us. We're not taking what X did wrong. We're not taking what the family member said. We're going to pass away. And it's very important for you to live your life and be happy in the process of you living your life. The judgment, the judging, and worrying about what she said, and stopping what you're doing, like I mentioned earlier in the other videos, before other people, does not exist in Just Javonni's world. It's just Javonni. And as long as I am serving and I am loving and I am giving to other people and I am not dissatisfying to God, I'm going to choose to live my life to a way that benefits me. And it takes a lot of non-people pleasing to do that. So I'm not responsible for your feelings. However, I will consider them, right? That can also be another affirmation. I'm not responsible, but I will consider them. All right, deep breaths, y'all. Let's go into the steps to reach your goals. So these are some of the things that you would like to do in the future, right? These are the steps to reach your goals. So think about things you would like to do in the future. Think about who would you like to be. Write it down. Take your time. What places would you like to travel to? What are some of the things you would like to have? What are your needs versus your wants? What are your core values? Create a list. Create a personal list. Like, these are my core values. Day 3 isn't going to be long at all. And then this is where day 3 is really going to push you. We're going to write I statements. Your I statements is about you. Stop thinking about her. Stop thinking about him. Stop thinking about them. You. Who is Javonni? Own it. That's how my I statement starts off. Who are you, girl? You want to know? Javonni is an overachiever. She's a recovering people pleaser. Javonni has high expectations of herself. I'm highly driven by my goals. My 5-year-old son keeps me motivated. I'm loving. I'm kind and caring. Get it all in there. You see how I'm getting it all in there? And I'm a person. That's how I identify myself. Who is Javonni? A person. A human being. 5-year-old son, driven by goals, achiever. I tripled my salary in 3 years and also found a career that keeps a smile on my face. I did it scared. I did it defeated at some points. I did it afraid. And I was afraid to be great. And I was afraid to grow, but I did it. I'm a voiceover artist, purpose coach. I teach individuals how to show up unapologetically on camera. I'm walking in my purpose and most importantly, operating through fear and anxiety, knowing that I can do whatever it is I put my mind to. I'm a Black woman who helps individuals get realigned with their wants and needs and to step into their purpose and operate as their best selves. I'm all of these things. Another important aspect of using the I statement is taking responsibility for your feelings. You see how I said, like, I'm an overcomer people pleaser. It's easy to blame others for how we feel, but when you do the work and use the I statement, that approach it is to help you. And it's not helpful when you blame others, when you are doing this process. So taking responsibility means acknowledging that your feelings are yours and that your responsibilities are not theirs. To take responsibility, you use the I statements. You start with I feel or I think, and then you can replace it with your name. And just for an example, instead of saying that, this person made me feel angry, Javonni wants to communicate that I have feelings and I feel angry when I'm interrupted. And so with these I statements, we're identifying what really matters to us the most, what we see ourselves as. Like I started off at the very beginning, who am I? You want to really be able to dig. Like when you're doing these I statements, start digging. I'm nosy. Nosy without the gossip is okay. But where can you use these skills? And outside of you, I'm a mom or I am a lawyer. It's just what are you internally? What are some things that you've gone through that has processed who you are? I'm a giver. I'm a lover. I over communicate, and sometimes I don't want to be bothered with. But I'm all of those things, and it really makes me who I am. So spend day 3 doing that. Now remember, this is a self-love challenge. This is not just necessarily about how to get rich quick, because you can't get rich quick and be happy if you don't know what's going on in here, right? So we're going to tackle these things first. We only got 2 days left, y'all. Only 2 days. It's day 3. So what really matters the most to you? And I'm super excited to see you tomorrow.